just jumping right into it.
Yeah.
Not even have the volume up. Could you anyway?
Yeah. I thought you did that. I was messing with the phone. You did that. It startled me.
That's good. Keep you on your toes. That's what we do here at the In the Fence podcast. We keep you on your toes. You never know what you're going to expect when you come to the In the Fence podcast. We have moved the studio to the kitchen for episode number 18, and boy, do we got a lot lined up for you. In fact, Aaron, let me tell you a little bit about yesterday. And Aaron actually got a conversation at his mom and stepdad's get-together for their, 40th reunion? Oh, you need to turn up.
No, just move your microphone up to your face.
You got it. Is that a little better?
That's better.
Is that a little better? Okay, cool. Yeah, we got to readjust everything. We got to readjust everything because we have moved the studio to Aaron's kitchen. So if you hear a little echo or some construction music, not music, construction work going on.
I'm over here.
Shout out to
radio.
That is a question. Aaron asked, did you stand when you worked in radio?
Yes.
You like it better?
I love it better. It's an energy thing.
That's my request. Let's move this shit to the other side of the island so you can look outside and see the water.
If your legs wouldn't fit underneath, there's no sitting here.
I don't care. This thing got a big old boom on it.
Yeah.
So Aaron's hanging out with his mom and stepdad brought up a very interesting question about the last episode. Aaron, take it away.
Well, they were asking who we got, who did the voice for Bill Clinton. I said, Bill Clinton. They thought we had an impersonator impersonating Bill Clinton. Like, if we were down an impersonator, we'd have a lot more interesting of an interview than that.
That would have been way more pants-off jokes.
Yeah.
Instead of us being all formal and pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, you sounded so young.
Yeah, that was before I started smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Thanks for the reminder. So we've made it to another week, another episode. Very exciting. The sun's out, guns out down by where you live, Ruston Way. Man, all the pretty people. It is full-time summertime.
I'm not interested in talking about pretty people.
They're mostly girls.
I'm still not interested in talking about pretty people. What are you going to talk about?
Well, we're going to talk about some pretty people we saw last Wednesday at midget wrestling.
Oh, midget wrestling.
What do you have to say? It was stupid.
Yeah, it was. But it was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun and stupid.
I told Cousin Keith along with us. It was fun for the first two rounds. First two matches. Is that what we call them?
Yeah.
Wrestling matches.
They're a little long in the tooth on the matches. They needed more little people.
I say that, and then I got back up to the last match, the free-for-all Big Daddy and the Daddies in Tacoma, and the last one where I don't even know what that dude was, like what his name was.
Which one he looked like?
I don't know. He was a bigger, taller one.
I couldn't understand what they were saying his name.
All I know is I think it was meant the devil in Spanish or something.
It was something like that.
But he spun that fucking little Superman guy. But hey, listen, it wasn't wrestling. It wasn't even close to wrestling. But to do that and spin that little guy around and do some things and twirl him around and then he hits the floor and then some dude bounces off the ropes, they're at least talented enough to put on a show. So, I mean, I didn't need to be ringside, one, because ringside was really close. And two, I didn't need to be ringside because, those fake punches would have been less fakey if I was further away.
Well, it's funny. One time, there was two Mexican guys sitting next to me in the front row to my left.
Oh, yeah, he was heckling.
Oh, my God, it's so funny. In Spanish, right?
Spanish, yeah.
And at one point, one of the wrestlers, he was in the middle of doing one of his... doing some wrestling stuff, really intense and real, and he said something to him, and he broke, and he laughed, and he looked at the guy.
That happened a couple times with that guy.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I wish my Spanish was better. I knew what someone was saying, like I knew the curse words and stuff, but I didn't know what everything he said was.
I was little taken aback when the little luchador guy jumped through the ropes and almost landed like in our laps.
Oh, moved the whole railing and everything.
Yeah.
Smashed it into our knees. I'm like, oh,
Really?
hang on. I don't think that was planned.
I think he wanted to go home with you, Aaron.
Maybe. Do those little papoose things like you put babies in.
Yeah.
One guy, Micro Superman.
Yeah, that's the one that got all flipped around.
3'6".
Yeah, he was a little guy.
Yeah.
But I was noticing, I don't know, I told somebody else this, but they all fat.
Everyone.
Every one of them is
Not
fat.
one of them in shape.
Not at all.
No.
But Meatball was my favorite. I don't understand. So he's a black man.
No, he's Mexican.
Oh, very, very dark skinned Mexican.
Caribbean Mexican.
Very dark skin. Okay? No problem with that. But then they got Meatball t-shirts and they're black. And so on the t-shirt, he whites.
Right.
Yeah, I said that one of the t-shirts.
Meatball was literally as wide as he was tall.
Oh, he was round.
You couldn't call it a better name than Meatball.
Yeah. I wonder if I could go online and get the t-shirt.
It's like when he laid on his stomach, he'd do a splash thing. Like his belly button was against the mat. His hands and his feet could not touch the mat.
Okay.
He had to kind of roll. Joe, you remember this? Because we're old. Buckers had those two wheel wobble. The ones where you sit on them, they had the little horn thing you bounce on.
Yeah. That's kind of weird. That was positive.
Yeah, I imagine you would.
What was it, like a pogo ball?
Yeah, it's just those round balls people sit on now at offices.
They sell them at Walmart and shit.
Do they? Yeah. They had a little head on them, and then where the ears would go, they had a little handle.
It was like a kickball or a kickball or
bouncy ball thing.
What's that thing you do?
Dodgeball.
The kickball or dodgeball ball.
Mm-hmm.
It was big, and then it had Donald Duck's head on it, and then some handles molded in it, so you bounce.
You could bounce on it. Okay.
They're fucking stupid.
They were fun when you were a kid. That's what Meatball looked like.
Are you gonna ride Meatball? Hang on to his ears or something?
That place was cool, though. I'd never been to that venue before, and we spent a lot of time down in South Tacoma way. I thought it was all right.
The place next door, Marsh's, is the place to be for breakfast. I've only been to that place one time. I stepped in by accident.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger than it looked from the store.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was an operating
silver
business. Yeah.
I like that. I was like, what are they going to do in the dark? They're using all the neighbors' safety lights up.
Yeah. It's all not dark and
we didn't buy one lighter.
And it got cold, so the sun will buy that building.
Yeah, thankfully, Bucker has this ugly ass shirt windbreaker I got to wear.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it is.
It's like one of those sailing jackets or something.
It's a riding jacket for when you're cycling.
Oh, yeah. You start
taking
on your Iron Man stuff?
Well, I'm back doing Ironman stuff. I'm signed up for a half marathon in August. Yeah. So I got my road bike fixed up, and I've been trying to do some miles around my neighborhood. So that'll be good to get my jacket back.
Get some stuff. You got the bike fixed.
Got the car fixed. Ooh, shout out to Ray Centric over at
you already did that.
Pacific
Crossways.
Yeah,
we did that last week.
Yeah,
you did.
Yep.
I guess I did.
Yeah,
you still smell sweet. But I saw a picture of the car. Looks good.
Yeah, I drove it here today.
Yeah.
Ride's really good, especially on that rough. The road on Ruston Way in Tacoma.
Oh yeah.
Anybody listening that's ever driven on that really fucking sucks.
Yeah, parts would do.
Yeah. But the view's amazing. So, car run's good. Made it all the way here. Made it back home. Good times.
Yeah. There was a Car Tour West race at State Line Speedway on Saturday.
Ooh.
That none of us went to, obviously. Kevin Harvick won. So I'm sure now, after Wenatchee, he didn't really talk much about the Wenatchee race on his podcast, other than say he got mad when they got which we assumed it was. You were deducing it was not Colorado.
I thought it was Mitch Klein, but apparently it was
Casey Klein. Or Cash Klein, whatever.
Casey Klein, yeah. Mitch's son.
Yeah.
But apparently it was Evan Getz.
Oh, okay. It was Mitch Klein almost RIP'd himself this last weekend.
Yeah, that car was terrible.
Is Mitch kind of a hothead?
Oh, Mitch is a total hothead.
Yeah, that wasn't why the car got wrecked.
Yeah, I know.
He just got wrecked.
Ran out of town.
Something. Yeah, that car done.
Yeah.
It was all the way done. So, but I imagine we'll hear some stuff on Kevin Harvick's podcast this week about how the race was compared to Wenatchee. Yeah.
So, yeah, he won, right?
He did. Yeah, he won the pole, set the track record, won the pole, and led basically the whole thing.
It's fucking Mike. Okay.
Yeah.
You were talking big like momentum with the race car as far as like getting the exhaust all fabbed up finally.
John got it looking cool.
Really?
It's not what you would want, I'm assuming, but it looks cool.
Oh, it would be okay if I just got to start with new stuff.
Yeah.
Right? You know, I got some used stuff in there, that's kind of an Aaron deal. So if it's Aaron good, he's the kind of guy like, there's some old
Reuse, recycle.
Bullshit. There's some old fucking pieces of steel from an old crash wing on the ground. Tries to paint out the end and puts it in there. Like, it's got fucking paint on it. You don't reuse it.
It's fine.
He's been a
fucking body shop hacks.
He's been a trash panda since the day I met him.
Look, steel's expensive. Tariffs are a thing. If I can save a few bucks here and there, that piece of straight is going in the car.
You know, I could probably come up with a place for you to save a few bucks to where we can still get some new steel.
There's a lot of new steel down there.
Next thing we know, Aaron is like this close.
Did your dog shit its pants or what?
Maybe she liked it.
God damn it.
Then she farted up.
Yeah, sure that. Now we're downstairs, not upstairs.
Aaron would be one to find like, hey, I heard about this one place where you find a bunch of steel and it's just out back and then there are no security cameras. We just grab the truck, go over there and pick it up.
And it would still be rusty shit.
It'd be straight.
Nobody likes straight. Anyway, all of those things that you talked about, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
All right, fair enough.
I told you, I got other shit to do.
I got shit to do too.
I don't have other shit to do. I don't know that I don't want to do this, but I don't know what I want to do. So let's just keep
I gotta do a book right after this.
Nah, you got fucking the guy right here.
I gotta go to work. I gotta go to Costco. Run forklift for the good people.
Yeah.
Forklift?
Yeah. They let you do that now?
No.
Oh, you just get a commandeer you.
I just thought I would like paint a picture for the imagination, but you know, we can't have this. It's all based in fact. No, in fact, I run a pallet jack and I get yelled at all day long by my super. No, I don't.
I all push one there.
Yeah, it's good. Do you have your own, or do you just use what? There's just a pile of them.
You get to like whatever bedazzle it or anything like cool. It's like Buckner's pallet jack.
Back it down. Do you get your own pallet jack the whole day?
No, there's like 50 of them at the warehouse, and so you just get whatever's not being utilized. Yeah, you know, exciting stuff. I could bedazzle it up, but you guys would just chop me at the knees, be like, "That's not true. That's actually a lie." I'd be like, "Oh, I was just trying to razzle dazzle the audience a little bit."
Could do it or not? Like,
what? Run a forklift?
No, bedazzle a pallet jack.
No, and I'd get an instant write up.
You guys just put numbers on them.
They're not even mine. They're Costco's. No. And so it would be defacing Costco property if I bedazzled a pallet jack. They don't really have a sense of humor for that type of behavior.
I used to work for Aaron, and he had a tow truck, him and Jason, and I bedazzled it.
Yeah, you see, Aaron and Jason aren't a corporation, though.
Yeah, we put a number on the forklift.
Wait, he's a limited liability corporation.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, that's better. There's definitely some liabilities at Costco.
All right, just so you know, I'm also done with this topic. Let's move forward. See how I'm giving us segments right now? We've always talked about segments. Let's have it.
I did go to Costco today myself, and I did the hot dogs and other parts.
I got no time for that.
I kind of want to know why you're in the mood today, though.
No.
We can't break it down?
We could, but it's not for this, and I'm not in that mood.
Okay, fair enough.
You went to Monroe on Saturday to help your big bro.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was the weekend before.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
he got fourth. He sucked.
He was fourth all day, like fourth quick, fourth finish.
Yeah, just something off a little bit in the car. Need to go through it. Scales, this, that, blah, 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 blah. He did okay. Like, it was
sidebar.
It was for your nationals.
I wanted to mention this to you. You may have missed this.
I got it.
One of your favorite people of all time tied the knot this week.
Fuck that guy.
Tommy got married.
His name is Titmouse.
Tip Mouse, Tommy Gap.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tommy.
Yeah. So John will get you a wedding present of a punch in the throat.
Yep. And also, if you have a reception, you choke on a chicken bone.
Wow. We're supposed to have an interview later for the episode.
We're not done with the figure eight nationals yet.
It hasn't started yet.
Okay, John has finally found a topic that he wants to talk about.
This is we're supposed to. I told you today. I don't know if you figured it out. I will be the one who moves this along. Good job.
You just need to walk away.
He's crying now.
What? You need to go hop along outside.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, so figuring actually you were there as well.
I was.
So.
You were there all day.
No, I didn't get there until I think I got there. When did I say it? I was in the game over too. I got there after qualifying, right before the second. No, not after qualifying. I got there right after the first practice.
Okay. Big car count.
Big car count. 19 cars.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a good car count. Super stock figure eight. And figure eight national sort of Stinger 8s, which obviously you should have been there because I didn't watch that garbage.
It was a big hit in that race.
Yeah,
Diesel Snyder and
Matt Somerville.
Yeah. Or
good hit.
yeah. Like,
I don't really know Diesel Snyder, but I don't quite know what his thought was because there was a whole line of cars and there was no way he was going through there unless somebody just point blank stopped because it was a line of
Somerville's going to try to go through.
No.
Yeah.
You got to get on the old
I watched it. I watched in-car from Somerville's car. Somerville trying to go through. Diesel Snyder was in the lead pack.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. There's a whole line of cars with Somerville.
Maybe, but he said he didn't see Diesel Snyder. I saw the thing he posted. Which in car you don't necessarily see. Like, you have to, it's coming, so you have that advantage. But like I can see in the race, you would miss that for sure.
Yeah, we're moving it along. We're going to talk about that gym cars. So I'm going to come back here and get on the radio. I'm struggling with some sort of health issues.
You were hurting cats today.
I haven't even moved. Mentally, I am on point. I'm 100% on point, right? I'm 100% on point for where I am in my life today.
Okay.
I'm not, there's nothing, I'm moving forward, everything's right? So, put your headphones on.
Oh, no, I can hear you just
We're
fine.
friends, put them on.
Not today, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Oh, all right.
I said I was going to be the one to move this along.
I see.
Friends. Anyway, this is going to be an amazing podcast. Amazing episode.
You go from interviewing former presidents to
we didn't interview him last week.
Yeah, and
that would be different.
Off topic.
If we could have got him on the podcast, it would have been something.
You didn't even try.
No, we did not.
So anyway, so Quentin, so slow most of the day. It was okay.
Slow compared, like for him.
Yeah. And okay, so if you don't know, which most people that are listening to this bullshit know, I figure eight nationals, for most of them, they've done it this way. Some of them, they just time in. But you time in, which sets the stage for the heat race, which it also, right, gives you the flex points, right? Like if you're the quick qualifier, then that's a flex, right? And so, but other than that, it really doesn't mean anything because for the figure eight nationals for each class, I don't know about the jump car class, but for the super stock figure eights and outlaws, they do a pill draw, and that's what sets the line.
They did it for the stingers also.
Yeah, and so pill draws, right?
No idea.
Okay, so they got a coffee can full of poker chips with numbers written on them, 1 through 50 or whatever.
Sounds like something you guys would do.
And then they walk around, and each driver
has to eat one.
No, in order they qualified. So fast qualifier was Mackenzie.
Yeah, whatever.
So she was the first to draw.
Yeah.
And she pulled out a number 7 or 8 or whatever it was. So she's going to start 7th.
Okay.
Even though she was fast qualifier. And then so on and so forth all the way down to the slowest card. The last card just gets whatever kills.
I don't remember what number Halfgab got picked out of the book, but he started 16th.
Yeah.
So he started deep in the field, right? And he did get through there. There was a couple times where he made some pretty
good progress quick.
Yeah, but it was, they're all discouraged. They're all discouraged about it being him getting a fourth, right? Like so. Winery top.
Is there any money when you get fourth?
Yeah, everybody gets paid.
Yeah, and that race is probably a little more than normal, but
Last, I think, pays $100 or $150 at the race.
there's usually a guarantee.
Winning.
So his rear end stayed through the whole race?
It was his dry plate that broke.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, dry
Put
plate.
brand new ones on. Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
And then the outlaw figure eights.
Well, the thing about the super stock one, a lot of big car count. We saw people. The biggest surprise for me, Brian Delfell.
Oh yeah, I mean he just ran around and did okay.
No, he's terrible.
Oh, well, but he never drove anything before, and he started asking me about some setup stuff that was right before the main.
Yeah, they messed this up.
He didn't. He just drove it the way it was.
Yeah, right. And so he got hit in the intersection a little bit, and then pulled off. But it was still cool to see him there. I was like, he said it was 25 years since he raced last.
Yeah, I think he might come out and race again. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so.
Anyway, so and then the outlaw figure eights.
Then also the 49 car was out for the first time forever.
It looks really, really good until the one car dumped him.
Is that what it was that did it to him?
One car dumped him, and he came back out after because he got a flat tire, and I thought he was going to get the one, and I would have been okay with that because a donkey. It was okay. And did Zach win?
Zach won again 2 in a row.
Yeah.
How did Big Bird do?
Big Bird was being Big Bird and doing well, like mid-pack-ish, until he had. So you got to go back to, and this is the super side. Steve Cox was there driving the Mike Still's 67 car, and that car wasn't 100% either.
Yeah.
And Steve probably wasn't as well.
But Aaron missed it in the heat race. Big Bird got taken out.
Yes, lap one, turn one.
Bad into the Ute tire by the
95.
85. It's a number 85 Jenkins kid. I don't know who even in the main event, that guy's a loose cannon. And that guy's like driving. Yeah, anyway, I mean, awful.
That was a little
little awful. And it messed the whole Big Bird up, the rear end, the front suspension. They didn't have a flatbed there, so they had to do the old school where they hooked it with 2 tow trucks, 1 tow truck backward, and then they took it off the track. Yeah, and so he was working to get all that stuff fixed, so who knows if it was all put together properly. But
no, I heard like the weld they did was not the best weld. The weld the rear end back into place, or the bracket that broke or something in that whole situation.
Yeah.
But what kind of it was actually, and I will say this, like, he was shooting the intersection appropriately, and also you had Mackenzie and Cowboy and guys being like, it's Big Bird, they're leading, they're still blowing up to let him go.
Right.
Because you better do that, right? And so it's good. Steve Cox showed up in, like I said, in Mike Still, it's a 67 car. It was running second behind the 47.
And Dawson ran 35.
Yeah, it broke or something. I don't know what broke on it. But Steve dumped the 47. First.
Put him in the Ute tire too or something.
Yeah, for the first 15 or so laps, I think, right? And after that, the 47's day went completely silent. He was involved in every accident, whether it was his fault or not. Like, that guy.
What is that guy's name?
I forget.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Talbot.
Yeah. And I felt bad for him actually more than anybody because of.
Oh, I didn't feel bad for him.
Because of all this. So he got dumped, and he's seen sideways going into the north turn because Steve Cox had done something. So then Big Bird's trying to check up, and your buddy Devin Jenkins in 85 didn't, and got into Big Bird, and then spun Big Bird into Jeff Talbot and broke the rear end in Big Bird's car again, and he was done, unfortunately, kind of early. And that wasn't the last accident for Jeff Talbot that day.
I feel like this is opening my eyes, Buckner, about how I root for people. I feel like, here's how it goes. I'm going to root for the underdog always. I'm rooting for the underdog. Big Bird, those guys.
Jeff Talbot would have been an underdog.
And then hold on, I'll get into it. Okay. He's not an underdog. Got a nice car.
He does do good. Yeah.
Right? Underdog, Big Bird. And then you got the good guys. And I root for the one I like, who's my friend. The other ones I don't care about. And then the ones in the middle, like Talbot, I love them. And also ran. I don't root for the also rans.
No.
None of them. Never.
No.
Nah.
No.
I'm not. Yeah.
What defines an also ran?
They're there. They field fill. They're in the middle of the pack. They never do anything exciting, and they're never going to win.
Chuck Taylor has one.
So like an NPC driver.
No, he's like
Won one race, I think.
at least, yeah.
No, I think it's one.
Okay.
Look it up with your.
So
Not
you,
right now for next week.
so you're hating on the people that just like having a race car and trying to drive in the pack, but aren't trying to
I'm not
like
hating
be
for 'em.
champions.
It's not hating for them. I'm just not rooting for them. Yeah. Yeah. There's people like I said, what's that guy? Zach Bristol. He's fast.
Yeah, you won.
In this mini stock, he does this thing.
Won a Hornet race like that.
Well, why wouldn't you? If I'd win the Hornet race, if I'd race too.
Yes.
I mean, come on. Like little big fish, teeny tiny pond. Come on.
There was like 25 of those cars out there.
Big fish, though. Good equipment. Guys that got experience. Clearly knows how to drive. Big fish, little pond.
He's damn doesn't there.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I don't have a problem with him. Nice enough guy.
John
I'm not rooting for him.
John ain't rooting for you.
I ain't rooting for him.
In the Fence podcast merch coming your way.
What?
We're gonna make a T-shirt that says "John ain't rooting for you" on the back. It's gonna have the little logo right here. It's gonna be a black T-shirt in the fence in the front, and it's gonna say on the back, "John ain't rooting for you."
Yes, but I 100% agree. That's the thing. However, at least every year, right? Maybe like a fall classic, we add someone's name to it. This is all I'm not.
26.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. The 2026 season, I'm not rooting for Zach Bristol.
Okay.
Doesn't mean Zach. Doesn't mean I don't like you.
Yeah.
I'm just not rooting for you. And when you say why, I got no idea.
It's okay.
That's just how it comes across. That's the vibe you give me.
I do have a surprise for the end of the season with that.
Oh, your hair? Like a wig?
We'll talk about it
Toupee.
in September.
And I don't even care about his hair either. That's a year deal. So anyway, but let me.
It's more fun to hear about the people you're not rooting for than the people you are.
I want to know. I think Zach listens. Does he listen?
I don't know.
Okay, Zach, if you listen, I don't even really know you. I have no problem with you. I think you're a nice enough person and you're a good race car driver. I'm just not rooting for you. That's what we're going to do. And there we go. The 2026 driver I don't root for, Zach Bristol.
Yeah, across all classes.
Across all the classes.
Well, no, there's also, if we got to go class by class, I could say who you don't root for in the pro lates,
Yeah, but hold on. We should do that.
who you don't like in the legends.
If we do that, we can do that real quick. If we do that, I just want you to know, Zach, you will be the 2026 recipient to have your name on the record.
And all the people who with the name, you might,
That's funny.
so you're not rooting for, but you might like him better than most of the people who have been on that list, right? Like, so if it goes the pro lates, who you're not rooting for, out of the massive field of 7 cars that everybody gets.
I thought that you would be able to tell me.
I can't tell.
Oh, okay, it's the 78 car.
Oh, I am wrong.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't root for the 78 car. For one,
She turned 21 last week.
it doesn't matter.
If you recall up here.
She was in Idaho.
I saw that, yeah.
Anyway, I mean, for obvious reasons, I don't root for her.
I would have thought it was Kyle Lane, 33 car.
That's a toss-up.
Right? It's a conundrum.
Yeah, I mean, but the difference is, for obvious reasons,
So he's the also ran?
yeah, well, he sucks. Right? Achieving a legend car, be a hero. Race a late model, suck. I'm not gonna go to the Cars Tour West races because they don't pay for the B main. Well, strive to do fucking better, you idiot.
You get like 10 cars, I think, in Idaho this week. You get Chapter Patrick being one of them, weirdly enough.
10? There's only 10?
In the B main,
Oh.
didn't get paid.
Well, whatever. Life is life.
Yeah, so Legends.
Yeah, 40-11.
Oh, see, I was off on that one too. But that makes sense.
Yeah, Samantha Schwartz has wrecked me fucking multiple times.
Yeah. Well, so is the 30 car.
Yeah. Oh, there is that. I know. If we're going to just people, you need to say people I don't like her.
Right. But
I don't root for the 30 car, but I do like it. But I never. Oh, wait, hold on. What's his name? Yeah, he wrecked me 2 or 3 times. Yeah. He didn't wreck me, he spun me out. One time I got wrecked. Braden Wagner.
Yeah.
And no. Well, Braden, like he's my friend. We chit chat every once in a while on Instagram. He likes posts. I like posting each other's. I'm not rooting for you, Braden.
Yeah. I'm going to ask a left field question. How many times have you had a vehicular altercation at one race, and then you're coming back, it's the next week, and you see that person that you had a vehicular altercation with? Do you try to just wipe the slate clean and focus on winning? Or are you focused on, I'm going to fuck that guy's day up. I'm going to ruin that person's day because they ruined my day last week.
I come back to win, but if those guys get in the crosshairs, I'm going to take care of it while I'm on my way to the win.
He is not blinking today. He is so fired up.
That's true. Well, the thing is, he's got this list, right? And you would fairly say you've been on.
I got a list.
You've been on those lists before.
Oh yeah, I've been on lists. I've been on lists. I don't know why I was ever on Pete Harding's list, but that fucker got me so many times.
Did you ever do anything else?
Clips, this, that. No, I don't think so. I mean, and I got wrecked before his kid went over in an outhouse.
You dumped him in an outhouse?
No. I did not dump anyone in an outhouse. I may have some information that's to do with the outhouse incident, but we're hold on.
Past the
statute of limitations.
Yeah, anyway, different episode.
No.
Different episode. It's too long. They'll finish up the whole rest of the episode.
Write it down for next week.
All right.
You know,
not Pete. It was this kid.
No, it was this kid. But Pete was the one who wrecked me all the time. Stan wrecked me all the time too. But Pete wrecked me all the fuck. And the couple times where I come up behind him and I'm like, I can give it to him, but we're in a tour race on the 5. It's like, I don't remember one.
It's not a great place to do that.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm fast. I'm just going to drive around him. So I just drove around him, right? Drove around him, drove away. And then I caught some cars in front of me, and
he let back up to you.
He left cars, and he caught me, and he fucking wrecked me. He turned me. I got hit by some Yahoo that was like, I don't know, 37 laps behind. Dude was over in Ever coming across the trestle, and when I got spun out, and then he hit me and fucking ripped the clip off the car. That was when I was driving Cooley's car.
Oh.
Yeah. Or maybe,
so
I think it was Cooley's car, or maybe it was still my car. I went through these bouts of I say I never owned a car, but I've had some late model cars where I owned them for one race. I got them from somebody, clearly not money, I'm poor as fuck. And then I raced them for one race, and then I sold them or something, and then drove for the people. So where'd you go now? What's that?
He had to cough.
He had the Herbert sick legs.
That's why I went outside, so we wouldn't have to hear it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Late models.
So
we know mini stock / Hornet. He's double dipping.
Yeah.
Was that? So then, who would be your super stock figure 8?
John Carlson.
Okay.
Never rooting for John Carlson.
Right.
Now, it doesn't mean, that's the one I hate.
Right.
Right. And doesn't even mean I don't like him. 4011.
Being the exception.
4011.
Well, that's just a new number that she's all together, doesn't she?
No, she's in the 11 here.
She's back to 11.
Yeah. Well, the 11 was always Ricky Arnold's car. She drove his for a couple races.
And she drove Ricky Ray McNeil's 11 car after she wrecked one time too.
I don't know. All I know is she fucking sucks. Though I would say that she's become a better race car driver. Maybe she wouldn't wreck us if we raced again. Her dad used to let me talk to me all the time. He don't talk to me wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's what I called it, the C word on social media.
Yeah. Well, just social media, not the track.
No, but I'm sure that's where he saw it, right? I mean, yeah. Anyway, so then what were we talking about? John Carlson.
Not
that I don't like John Carlson. He doesn't really like me. I don't fucking care. Yeah, I tried to say hi and have a little conversation with him last week because he just didn't run the. Oh, there's some info. he didn't want his car getting wrecked and some stuff happened, so he just didn't run the Nationals.
I thought it broke or something.
Nope, just didn't run it.
So
Didn't want it to get tore up. Listen,
I assumed it broke.
nope, I asked him after the race. I was like, he talks to me, but it is this weird, condescending, whatever. Anyway, like he doesn't like me. But anyway, I'm just not rooting for him ever.
Cool.
Mostly because, like, when he's on the outside of you and you're racing, he digs his fucking car into the side of you and tries to fucking hang on by, like, fucking your car up. And I'm like,
So he counts for your super stock and your outlaw.
This is a good list.
no, I mean, the outlaw ones. I'm never rooting for the one.
There's so many outlaws not to root for, actually.
I'm not rooting for the one.
Yeah.
Or 51.
51.
Right?
Yeah,
It sucks because, like, you think I would be 51.
I mean, an MV2 car, basically.
The 71 car drove like a donkey Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that took slipped on my ass flipped out.
Yeah, you root for Dom. Like, I think Dom was one of the guys you wouldn't, not you necessarily, but people would not root for back in the day that they would root for now.
Yeah, I was rooting for him.
Yeah.
He went, and I thought, oh, he's not going to be any good. You're going to bring home some old bucket all the time.
It did look like a bucket,
And
but
he was going fast, and he was running second, and he was challenging for the lead. And the fucking donkey in the 71 spun him out. Like, where are you going to go, idiot, without fucking spinning someone out? Like, you're in a line of cars. No, again, I like that one. This place. That's what NBQ cars do.
right out the field.
Yeah, that is half the field, and your cars are all ugly. And if you need Chris Curtis, while we're friends, if you need a lesson on how to do fucking sheet metal and make a body, give me a call because all your cars are ugly. That's not true. His kid's car, the 73, good looking race car. The other cars with all that bullshit on the roof, ugly.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Chris's car doesn't have any of that on the roof.
Oh, why did he make his own car ugly? He tried to make his own car.
Maybe. Well, listen, Pat Clark probably had a little bit more involved with his kid and maybe Holton. Okay. So listen, the roof on the one car, 51 car, one car. The roof on the one car.
That's what it looks like. Like it's like a one of those car
like,
haulers where you put a car on top of the.
Yeah, look like it's like it looked like a fucking bookshelf.
Yeah.
Okay, so he put that roof on there. I think Pat Clark must have something to do with it. Pat Clark's all about some of this shit. I don't know if you guys used to remember his 21
car.
or the Century 21 fucking AMC Rambler that raced on. Yeah, garbage. Still got garbage. Anyway,
Street stock.
I'm not rooting for the 41.
Yeah, that was me too.
Yeah.
What'd they ever do to you?
Well, it's a 41 car. He's got great cars, right? He's got great cars. But listen, you bought the championship car from the year before who outclassed everybody, and then you get in it. You don't do anything. You don't do setup. You don't do building. You don't do anything other than put some decals on it and make it look ugly. Like, you didn't do fuck all. So you listen, why didn't you just pay that guy to fucking drive his car? I mean, he's a good race car driver.
Yeah.
He's not rooting for him.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking trumper.
Which the difference is, like, his brother is too, but Jeff is somewhat like some reason he's likable, like, and he's weird as hell.
He's likable because he's charismatic in his weird
In
personality.
a weird way, yeah.
He's a conspiracy guy.
Yeah, deep QAnon conspiracy.
Why are you both giving me this look right now like I give a shit about conspiracy theories?
Yeah, I'm including you in the conversation.
Thank you. Thank you.
If he was speaking into this microphone, he wouldn't do it because there's fucking some I don't know Martians on the other side of it or something.
He doesn't have a cell phone.
Nope.
We'll tell you that. Because of 5G,
But
4G.
he's on a
Tinfoil hat type shit.
No.
he's on a desktop on Facebook though.
Yeah, he'll never hear the podcast because they're probably
That's true.
Yeah, and he smokes a ton. But again, super nice guy, and he helped us out on tires and did a good job.
Excellent.
Yeah, he does
All right.
tires.
All right, Buckner, I'll get you involved in this one.
Okay.
We'll let you be the favorite, the one you hate, and the one you're never rooting for.
Okay.
F1.
The one I hate.
Or dislike.
Charles Leclerc. He drives for Ferrari. The one that I'm not rooting for. That's hard because I usually only follow the ones that I root for, like Lando Norris or something. He rides from McLaren. Max Verstappen.
That's the one you're not rooting for?
He's just ice cold. He's like robotic. He's robotic.
What about Lewis Hamilton? He won last week.
That's the one that was going to be my third pick for
your favorite.
My favorite is Lewis.
All right, we got you in the game.
Thank you. All right, I'm part of it.
Segment next.
Yeah. Sure. Maybe. Do you want to make a phone call?
Yeah, you got to make a phone call. It's right there. It's right there. It's under your phone. It's on the piece of paper under your phone.
Yeah, the name's there and the phone number's all there.
I didn't bring my fucking glasses, bro.
It says Mackenzie.
I know who it is.
Right here.
I got it.
It says Repin.
Oh, is that her?
It was the numbers I couldn't fucking read. I think I have her phone number. Oh, so this is the fucking calculator.
I was wondering what you were doing over the calculator. You don't have your glasses. Maybe that's a driver he doesn't root for. It's just
I'll tell you what.
Wrong number.
This went from a fairly interesting episode to one of my favorite episodes. When this guy's fired up, I tell you what, man, it was quality content.
I got to hang out with Craig Eckwright. He was sitting with Great Scott in the stands. I got to talk to him for a little. That was pretty cool. He listens to the podcast. He says,
"All right, shut the fuck up while I bring this in."
Land this.
I hate it when people don't answer the phone.
Actually, we're calling.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going? You're on the in the Vix podcast, and I'm fucking landing you.
He's in a mood.
I said
he is in a mood.
You guys shut the fuck up. All right, you're on here. Did you win last week? Turn her up.
Turn it all the way up.
Okay, it's up.
Okay. You turn the right one up.
I did.
Turn up. Thank you.
There you go. I pulled it back down again.
You're not looking at the levels over here. We're peaking like crazy because we moved it, and now all the levels are all fucked up because we're in the kitchen.
This is where I'm at a loss because I was spotting. You know how this goes. I was spotting.
Yeah.
So actively rooting against you.
Yeah, I was, but you don't. Yeah. What are these guys doing over there? Look into the fucking.
They're over. This is gonna sound crazy. It's gonna be over modded. Oh, you're gonna fix it? Okay. All right.
It's like, why do you guys shut the fuck up? You guys can fix it. I'm the talent. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I was spotting, so you know that goes. You really don't get to watch the race.
Yes.
So I knew you won, but why don't you just spew your guts, and then we're gonna start asking you questions.
Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah.
That's a good point. We should probably start letting people know who you are. We know who you are, but we didn't introduce you. The guy was with the Bring It Landed.
I landed it. She's here. Okay. What's your name?
Mackenzie Repin. It was also, people also know me as Deitz, but I did change my name officially this year.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah. I got married a year ago. I've been racing. I think this is my 9th year, maybe 8th year. It's been 2 years.
How many years did it take you to win the national, John?
I never won that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mackenzie.
Yeah, I won the world. I won the World Figure Championship. Yeah. It's way better than NASCAR.
All right.
It's worlds. Anyway.
My first national win, John, for my money. I was terrified the entire time. Right on my bumper.
And he has a reputation.
So bad when he got taken out. But, I mean, yeah, he definitely...
Not too bad, though.
I only, this is not to be an asshole or arrogant or something. It's like, and it sucks because I was riding. I was just riding. I'm like,
You were waiting.
yeah, I was like, I was like, I gotta wait for the spot where, and I just gotta keep pressure on so she makes a mistake because I can't move her out. I can't move her out of the way. So anyway, tell us about Saturday night.
Saturday was a freaking hot day. It was crazy. We ended up getting qualifying first, which is cool because that was the first time all year I finally got the new qualifying format down, which has been a struggle for us.
Are you
I'm not
pro?
the biggest fan of it.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I'm not the biggest fan of it. It took me a really long time to figure out how to finesse it, if you will. So if you're going straight for the wall, which for safety purposes, I don't necessarily like it for that, but I would say just for that for the wall thing. But qualified first, so that was a great start to the day, and then the heat race was okay. I didn't quite have the bike coming off the curve that I wanted throughout the day, so trying to figure out the setup of the car, how we wanted it for the race, and right before the main event, we made some changes last minute, and it worked in our favor this time.
Did you even really try the heat race that way? I mean, because it doesn't mean anything, right? I guess points. You are in the points, yeah. I try to test it every time I go. Whether it's for qualifying, whether it's a heat race, or whether it's main event. I mean, for the heat race, I really just try to set the heat race to set the car up because it's closest to main event time, right? You can go out there and do practice all you want, but if you're in the heat of the day, the track's going to cool off or get hotter depending upon when your main event is. And so I always try to use practice to set the car up and then decide during the heat race whether I'm liking it or not, or whether I want to swap things around for the main event, which usually I'm like, okay, heat race is perfect, let's don't touch it, it's great, we'll have what we have come the main event time. Well, this race is a little bit different, it's a lot longer, and so after the heat race I was like, I'm just not quite getting the control center off that I would like, entrance to the center, and I was getting the bike coming off, but I wasn't able to control it. It was like the front tires couldn't keep up with the rear tires, and so we made a swap last minute, and that actually really helped us for the main. I gave up a little bit on bike coming off, but I got more as far as being able to control the car and keep it in the first group, being able to hold a tight line. And you started with 7th, 8th?
Step 7.
So not a terrible spot. Yeah, not bad.
No. I and that's the thing with the national too. You don't know where you're going to start. So I never pull my own tip. It's a superstitious thing to have. I always have somebody else do it for me because I always get super nervous. And I don't know. I usually think if I pulled it, I would pull the worst number. So I always just leave it up to chance and let somebody else do it. Usually I just find a kid. This year it's Father's Day next weekend, so I asked my dad to pull the tip, and he pulled a 7, which is a great number because I hate starting up front.
And so there was a lot of cars too, so you could have started way far back.
Yeah, there was 20 cars, and that was the thing is when you qualify first, you get to choose if you want to be first to draw or to get the last trip. And I'm glad that I didn't go last because the last chip was 20.
Oh. Who started last? I didn't pay attention to that part.
Jessica.
Oh, okay.
I'll take place for him. That guy's out of control.
I mean, she was making laps. I think she started.
You were there.
I've had some issues with the car throughout the day. It hasn't been out all year.
Hold on. You really technical because half guy they talk about you're going to make a quarter turn on the left front coilover. I'm like, what the fuck is that gonna do?
Yeah, you're spoiling John by giving him actual information he could use.
There's quite a few Chiefs over there and not enough Braves. First off, the driver, he barely drives. He only got one fucking arm. He probably don't need to make any setup calls. Anyway, Buckner wants to ask you something.
Yeah, you mentioned being superstitious a little bit about picking out the poker chips. Are you superstitious about anything else, like before the race, or you have to put on your socks on your left foot first, or something like that?
Not on my left, no, but I do have special socks. And then we do save my car. And So we staged my car. Last year we staged it every single race, but we ran out of the good stage. And so my husband staged the car earlier this year, and it was not with the good stage. And so this was actually the first race with the good stage.
Can't skip on the stage.
It freaking worked. So yeah, stage for sure. I do have my lucky pair of socks that I wear. And then right before I go out, I don't know if anybody's actually seen this in my in-car cam, but when I'm lined up in the pit area right before we go out for the main event, I rub the side of the tin on my car, and I go 6 sideways, 7 up and down, and then I smack it. It's time to go.
Nice.
But those are those weird things that I do.
Listen, you whacked. Okay, you whacked. That's too many things. Aaron, go there. I don't know which questions right this second.
Well, so earlier
I'm in the mood, so
we're talking about. Yeah, so you'll hear it when we post this, but what kind of good idea for some merch for us, to make a T-shirt, an Independence Podcast T-shirt, and so you would have, so the figure nationals, you would have.
I have to tell it who I'm rooting, who I'm not
We'll say
rooting.
on the back of the national shirt would have all the winners, the past winners for this year, and this year, right? So John would have his shirt would be all the people he's not rooting for.
You can buy it. It's not just me. Yeah.
So
And then for each year, it's like 2026, right?
he decided this year Zach Bristol.
Yeah, Zach Bristol. I'm not rooting for Zach Bristol.
Sorry, Zach.
So who were you? I mean, honestly, you're rooting for you in that race, but if you were to take you out of the race,
No, he's never going to make sure that.
she's so nice. I know. Who were you rooting for other than yourself, and who were you rooting against for Saturday? And this doesn't mean you don't like them. We just,
Yeah, they can be frenemies.
Yeah,
Yes.
it doesn't need to be frenemies. They can be your friend. You just don't root for them.
Yeah.
So this year, past years has always been good. I've always rooted for Clinton, even though he's always whipped my butt. And this year, though, I was really rooting for Howard because he just had some terrible luck.
Yeah, Saturday included.
And Saturday, he was able to get up there and lead for quite a few laps, which was awesome. And then all the chaos happened. So I was really rooting for Calvert this year. And then I was not rooting for John Carlson because he whipped my butt last year.
So we're close.
I had
We're close for figure eights. Obviously they made me root for Clinton. And then the person I wasn't rooting for was John Carlson, or I'm not rooting for. And we established the hierarchy of racing. And that was for the good cars, and the good cars, and then the bad cars, right? The underdogs.
There's about 4 or 5, I would say.
And
the
then-
good cars and the big pack cars. And
And then he calls them mid-pack. I call them the also-rans. And he said he got up there.
47 this year, but yeah.
Whatever it is, 47. He got up there.
No, he was under. Yeah.
That's what she said. He got up there. I'm like, didn't the good start on the pole?
No,
Oh, it's pretty close.
the pole was Brian Delpho. Until the first turn.
Well, they can't.
He was up there no more.
So you mean the front row? Who's
He
the
was
front
on the pole. Brian Delpho was on it.
next car?
I don't know who's next.
72 or 47 or whatever number he is.
Maybe.
he was ahead of, my spot, which was second place. I don't know where everybody started, but I know that he was.
He was ahead of Steve Cox until he wasn't.
Next time, next time you're on, I want you to have all the starting positions now.
A spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So what's the next race that you're preparing for, Mackenzie?
This weekend. So
You're back to back?
Yeah, this is the only week
Wow.
the only time they're back to back.
Okay.
Yep, so we're prepping for that.
Did the 67 come out clean after the Nationals then?
It did, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, for the most part. We just gotta go through everything. That's something that since last year, Jake and I go through, my husband, Jake, for those who don't know.
Jake Hill?
Jake Repin.
Yeah, pretty good guy.
Yeah.
John would root for Jake if he was racing.
I would root for Jake if he did.
Yeah.
I would root for Jake if he was racing.
He's scared. He's scared. You tell him I said he's scared. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we just make sure to, go through the car every single time because we don't want to have something where, we forgot to check that and that's the reason why we had a DNF. So.
Like drive plates.
Yeah, like drive. We actually had that happen last year. Luckily we caught it before it got too bad. But yeah, we had to replace them and nobody has the ones that we run because everybody, just like John, I tried to get John some of our backups just to get Quentin's car in the trailer. He was like, we don't run those. But nobody has those in stock. It's a hateful plan.
Yeah. Yeah,
Discontinued.
they got them in Joe's, I think. New old stock, probably.
They don't. They only have the 5-volt one.
They don't even have any.
Thing from Speedway.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm done. Next.
Where are you at in points now after the Nationals? Was it a national where everybody gets the same 25 points like they used to do, or is it actual?
No, it's actual points.
Okay.
I'm not able to update them or not.
Okay. So, because
I was 1 point ahead of Chevy going into nationals, and then
so in theory, you should have stretched your lead out a little bit since you were fast time and the winner. No, he didn't have a great finish.
That's because he's driving the wrong car.
His dad did better than him, I think.
That's rare, too. That
Sheridan finished fourth.
guy's
Right.
Yeah, that guy's a weapon.
I'm 20 points ahead of Chevy now.
Oh, look at you. Odds on favor. Go to Kalshi and put money on Mackenzie for the championship this year. Back-to-back championship. Now, how many back-to-back championships did Bird have?
Oh.
If any. So you got to look into that and see.
I don't know if he's had if he has had back-to-back, I think it would have been one back-to-back.
What about Ricky? I'll make a case that you might be the most dominant Deitz.
Great. Ooh. That's a great question. Oh, I know. Not even.
Yeah.
I have so many more things to.
You're still young. So uncomfortable.
I'm still like a 12-year-old? No.
What would be one of your goals that you want to accomplish in racing before you call it quits? To start a family.
Well, I have
So you have a family already.
Yeah, I have 3 stepdaughters. They're 25, 22, and the youngest just turned 18.
And racing.
And then my race car.
Yeah. What's the name of your race car? Scarlet.
Yeah.
I don't know how to check past championships, but that would be cool to see.
If they don't have it on the
This
website?
is how you check past championships. Message Ben Chandler.
That was at the races on Saturday too.
Yeah, I saw him.
It's good to see that. So
He's
I
got.
know everything.
Quinn might know. He's a fucking statistician when it comes to figure eight racing.
Aaron's kid is a statistician too.
No,
she wouldn't know that stuff.
Track champions.
Are you on the EvergreenSpeedway.com website?
There's a
Fear.
We found it.
There's a big board underneath your grandstands.
Yeah, I've got your picture on it. I saw it.
No, not those flags. There's a board that lists all the champions.
Oh, right, yeah. There's a big glossy picture of her right now.
My grandpa got 84 and 85.
Okay.
One back to back.
So how many total championships?
I believe it was 3.
All right, so you're a third of the way there. You go back to back. You match it there. So you go back to back to back and assert your dominance in the Deitz family hierarchy as the best figure eight racer in the family history.
I mean, that's a goal.
She sounded so excited for that one.
Well,
That's a goal. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see it. So Ricky got 2013. 2019. 2022. Oh, he got outlawed back to back 22 and 23.
well, we don't really count outlaw that much.
We do too. Anyway, because you're a champion and you're racing for a championship, I'm assuming that you and Jake are all working on the race car.
Not right now though.
as early.
Well, I know not right this second, but you're working on the race car tonight.
Probably tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
It came out clean, so
There goes the championship. You can work on your shit every night.
We'll be up there tomorrow. We already have some stuff planned for this evening, and so we're gonna get that all taken care of, and then we'll be back there probably Wednesday and Thursday. Because we have his daughter Trinity's racing this weekend. The Youth Hornet River is racing, and then if we can get our sports car up and running for Calvin, he will also be racing in the Hornets, but he will have his motor last race. So
Hard on equipment.
why did he not have a super stock car out this last week?
who?
Calvin.
No.
Oh, you're talking about Calvin Miller. This
Oh.
is different Calvin.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know why Calvin didn't have his super stock Calvin.
It's probably racing some dirt cars.
So, do you have one more quick thing? Do you have aspirations or plans to?
Run late models is what he's going to ask you.
No.
Yeah.
And
Do you think you want to run late models ever?
you could, and I guarantee you'd be better at it than Vern was at that.
Come on now.
I would love to do any other class just to see how I do. I've never raced configuration, and I've raced Hornet. I've raced a Hornet on dirt, but other than that, I've never raced anything else competitively. I've never even practiced another circle car, so I would absolutely like the opportunity everyone else I can say no.
The opportunities in your purse.
Yeah, talk to ECU. They got awesome money.
Yeah. Take out a loan.
Yeah, I know somebody.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you if you have any plans to do outlaw racing in the future.
Yes and no. I've always wanted to do, I've always wanted to move up, and I always said that once I won the championship, I would move up to Outlaws. Well, now I'm trying to back up the championship because I didn't, there was a lot of talk last year, and so I really, this year was like, if it happens, but I would really want to focus on trying to back up the championship last year just to prove to people that I actually did earn it. That's just
so you mean
about last year, so.
remember that you're nice and I'm not. So you mean that fuck bag Mike Stills?
There's just some other people, there's always, but
You won the whole last thing, so they can say nothing.
You and I never talked about it since all that shit went down, whatever. But I'll give you this from a champion to a champion. Not that sounds so arrogant, but the noise will always be there, no matter how many times you back it up. The noise is always fucking there. It's just how they are.
Right. And I want to see you go for 3 in a row.
And I think this, right? Like, it's not that I don't like outlaw cars. I like outlaw cars. I think they've gone a little too far, right? Shocks and those types of things, whatever, right? The cars look cool. Yeah, they look really cool.
Except that one,
But I don't think moving up to outlaw cars, that roof, that roof on we were talking about the roof on the one car, how stupid it is. Anyway, I don't know that moving up to outlaws from super stock to great after winning a championship is really a move up. Especially if you're not going to go to Indy or Colorado or wherever. I mean, I'm not trying to this is just me. Go ahead.
That's the goal, though. I would love to be able to go to Colorado. I can't, even if I was to run their tires and run the canister shots that they run, my car is not legal for Colorado because it weighs too much.
They have a maximum weight?
Yeah.
I have a maximum weight in Colorado because of how big and how fast it is.
Yeah.
And so we talked about it, but fortunately my car would not be legal and I'm not going to change it for one race.
Right.
So, I would love to do that. John Carlson let me run his car for practice over in Indy last year, which was friggin' amazing. I would love to be able to run Indy at some point. But it's just, racing outlaws, out of town is totally different than the class here at Evergreen. And I really love and enjoy the class that I race with. We're all really close, and the camaraderie in our class is incredible. There's like you said, there's, the top guys, there's people that are still learning. There's new guys are classic throwing, which I really love. And I just don't know if I want to necessarily leave that. Yeah, so I don't know.
I think I get you a ride for Indy.
I'm not too on a good ride.
It's a good car.
I was sitting here as you were saying that, I started thinking to myself, well, let me build a car. I'll fuck that camaraderie. But this would also be my suggestion, which a lot of people don't realize or remember. I hauled all the way to Indianapolis and ran the 3 hour, and myself personally, and I didn't do well. I only made about an hour in, and barefoot Billy Zeman hit me in the intersection, and I kind of half-assed for another 50 laps, and then said, I'm coming in. It's terrible. Craziest race I've ever been in my entire life. And it's awesome. And listen, when you've never been there, I'll say this, when you've never been there, you've never seen a video, you've never seen nothing, but you build a race car because Don Essex says you just need a whole bunch of horsepower and you can win a race with many turns. I can build a race car that turns. I put this gigantic Ford motor that Jake got from me, right? And I went there with that, and I put I don't want to say his name because he's kind of turned out to be a piece of shit, right? And not a great human being, but an abuser, I'll say that, and then everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And so he gave me. Yeah, he gave me a couple gifts of some 3 hour races, and I put them in the hauler, because got all this stuff in this race car. And so we're going down the road, and Rodney's driving, and I put these DVDs in there, and I started watching them. This is 2006, and I started watching them. I'm like, oh God, we're fucking fucked, right? Like, we're gonna fucking get crashed so bad because it is bad, it is crazy. But when you watch it on the DVD, how they have the camera set up on just the intersection, a couple of them, as they're moving around, it's just like 15 car line just went through that intersection. I don't even know. I'm like, what is it?
They're all rubber welded.
I got nervous. No, they're actually really good.
So when you have that just intersection shot.
Yeah. It's just like, so there's that. But this would be from a guy who went there, Mackenzie, and raced. You'd be good there. My suggestion would be to just go to the Chinese or something like that and rent a car for the race.
Yeah.
That would be the way to do it. I mean, you have to be getting your car ready, hauling it all over there, taking it over there, all the thing, all scared about it. Like, you can rent somebody's car, pay for it, and stuff. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate goal, right? Is just to be able to make it and run it. Like, I would love to be the first qualified makes a show.
Oh, you could do that easy. Yeah. I mean, I made the show. I never even seen the president on DVD on fucking right there. I made the show solidly like 15th or something. So, and I'm not even a good figure eight racer. So, you get me fine. No, I'm not. Okay, well, thank you for being on. We appreciate it. We'll probably have you on again, and
we'll have John Carlson on next. Tell him how much you hate him.
No.
How much you're rooting against him.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thanks, Mackenzie.
See ya later.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun.
Like, there's this thing. This is everywhere. You can go to Costco and you're gonna have your buddy Troy that you like.
Yep.
And there's some other dude at the other end of the store you dislike.
Absolutely. You can't get away with it or get away from it. Yeah.
You've got the Mackenzies that pretty widely liked. Obviously, the Mike Still situation, there's some people maybe not, but for the most part, she's a good egg, as old people would say.
Okay.
And then you got the Mike Stelzes that nobody likes.
Well, you got Mike Stelz. Does he really not like her? He probably likes her, but the problem is he's a fucking right-wing conservative fucking Trumper, and so he thinks a woman shouldn't win a figure eight championship. That's the only thing he doesn't like is a woman doesn't win the figure eight championship.
Beating him.
And because he's a woman, well, she he didn't race there last year. Right. And so,
well, she beat it anyway.
yeah, but a woman won the figure eight championship. So, and that shouldn't happen, and that couldn't possibly happen because women can't drive better than men. So the racetrack must have staged it and so that she would win. Right?
There's 20 other drivers who weren't letting that happen. But yeah, so anyway, she's like just one of the reasons it makes it pleasant to go to the races. Just not even watch, but just to be there and hang out. So you
talk to her, nice lady.
There's several people.
Cool looking race car.
It's a Ford.
Yeah, it's a Ford. Her husband is an awesome guy.
Yeah.
It's just a great group of people.
His daughter's doing really well in the Hornets. So it's all around good deal.
We're wrecking the next race. 17.
Oh,
or 5.
5. Oh, yeah. You can get quite to wreck anybody. That's impossible. Even when he should, he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
He's just that nice of a guy.
Oh, it's so frustrating. So frustrating sometimes. You're like, just use that big Camaro bumper on the front of that car that you got.
Right. He's nicer than Mackenzie. Oh, yeah. Because she'll bumper on him.
If she has to.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does it appropriately.
Yeah.
There's appropriate ways to do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. On that, where we at?
On that, we're pulling the plug. It's the In the Fence podcast. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Another one done and done.
Yeah. That's good. Thank you guys. Do the whole social thing and whatever and tell your friends. And
we're done. Whatever you want to do.
we can't force anybody to do anything.